Okay, let's see
Oh,
what happens. Okay, hello.
all
Hi,
right.
hi everybody. Welcome back to my podcast, Grabbing Coffee with Arun. This is Arun Gala. I have a special guest today, and I always have enjoyed talking to my friend Adaire. Um, Adaire, welcome to the program.
All right. Thanks for having me.
Well, to start off with Adaire, a little bit about you is I know that you were born blind, and just to start off with, tell me a little bit about how it was when you were growing up as a child.
Well, it was a little bit hard. I had to learn to do things. I my field, and I had trouble with coordinating, and it took me a while to learn to do things like, tie my shoe and how to, do a lot of things. Uh, and I would have trouble with that, but I finally learned. I learned, I guess, when I was about 12 years old. I got used to my hands real good, and I could button my shirts, and because I didn't learn to tie the shoe right away, but I put my belt on. I could put my belt on and everything, and I could do a lot of things. I learned how to read Braille, though, when I was 6 years old.
Oh, okay. So, did you notice that you were different from other kids?
All right. Well, yes, uh, 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 I was different. They, my grandmother and all didn't know it, so I didn't have people to play with me much. But I let till I was in school. I went to school for the blind. Well, we were all, all the same. There was a lot of us that were blind, but in at home, well, I was kind of different from the kids.
So, what happened to your parents? How come your grandmother raised you?
Well, my mom and daddy separated
Mm-hmm.
when I was a baby, so my grandmother just took care of it.
Okay. So, what happened to you after you went to school for the blind? You were there to
Well,
high school.
I started learning how to do things, but we most of us there were blind, but I learned to deal with other kids, and I mean, and sometimes they would bring kids out to visit on our campus to visit, so we could get the
Get acclimated to other kids.
yeah, aggravated to other kids, and but when I would go home for the summer, it would be a little different. I was, kind of more isolated, which I didn't want to be. But
Right. So, after high school, then what happened?
when in school, I went to, what helped me, I went to the Summit to rehabilitation places like Little Rock, Arkansas, and I
Mm-hmm.
learned how to do more things, how to travel, how to
Mm-hmm.
use a cane,
Okay.
how to, let's see, dial the telephone and all that.
So, after you did that, you get a job or?
Oh, well, yeah, I got a job. They taught me how to be a masseur.
Mm-hmm.
First thing was a masseur, then they taught me a little bit about I had a little piano tuning and all that.
So you know how to play the piano, huh?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So what else? What kind of jobs did you have? I know you
Well,
got some interesting jobs.
let's see what kind of job. Oh well, first job I got, they tried to train me in business how to be a vendor, but that didn't work out too good. Then uh let's see what else I had. They tried to show me how to, well, I guess the best job I had was washing pots and pans at Goodwill, and then
Really?
Goodwill got me a job out in the community at Spring Branch Memorial Hospital.
Oh,
Uh,
that,
I watched pots and pans for there for 2 years, three 3 years for Goodwill.
did you do that by feel or how did you do
Oh
that?
yeah, I did it by field, right? Well, they wanted us to wear gloves, but I couldn't. Uh, I didn't want to wear gloves because I couldn't feel. I didn't get the pots clean with gloves too
Hmm.
good. So I just did it with my hands,
You did it with your hands, yeah.
regular. Yeah.
I know. If I remember right, you had other jobs that were quite interesting too, right?
Well, I see. I had a job working for a nothing boat company. And I worked there for 4 years. I was out on Crest Street. What you did was put studs on nuts and put them and drop them.
Oh, okay. That was after the dishwashing job.
Yeah, yeah, that was after the dishwashing job.
Okay, and after that, what did you do?
And well, they tried to train us a little bit. I did a little working at the lighthouse and packing silverware in a box.
Hmm.
Well, we had forks and knives. They used to have jobs in uh, self contract where you pack for silverware, and uh, I did that. I was pretty good with that, pair wise, and uh, a lot of us did that.
Right, and so that was your last job, or
And well, my last job that I had, I worked at the Toyota Center under James Olson, where we would clean out after where the people would put the mustard and all on the hot dogs, and we would clean off the table.
oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah.
So what else you want to tell me? So what are your other interests and all that?
Uh,
What other interests do you have besides playing the piano?
oh well. Let's see. I just I like to listen to all kinds of music, and I like sports.
Hmm. You listen to a
And,
lot of the Astros and
oh
Rockies.
yeah, I listen to a lot of Astros. By the way, they won today.
Yeah. One thing I admire about you is like, you go to, even though you're blind, you go walking downtown in the tunnels
Oh yeah,
and you do that by yourself.
that's one of my favorite places. Well, I was trained how to get around in the tunnel, well, but now uh, I can do it by myself.
Do you ever,
Sometimes I might get lost.
yeah, I was wondering, do you ever get lost or what do you do?
Yeah,
What happens when you
yeah.
get lost or turn around? Or,
I just ask people who I'm going, and I mean which if what tunnel I'm in. Just tell me, were you in the Louisiana tunnel or the Travis tunnel?
that's quite, believe me, I'm sighted and I don't,
Yeah,
I'm visually impaired and I know you're totally blind, but I don't get around as nearly as well as you do.
yeah. Well, I like to go when I walk around downtown. I like to go to Chick-fil-A because I go to the bank to get money for the weekend and get uh then go to the I go to the Whataburger on Main and see my friends there and take them candy, and I go. Well, that's just those are some of the places I go to.
So when you mention money, how do you use actual dollar bills or do you just use a credit card for when you want to pay for things?
Well, I used to use cash, but most of the time now I use a card.
Oh, okay, because it's kind of dangerous to use cash.
Huh?
It's kind of dangerous to use cash, I guess.
Oh well, yeah, it's better to use it. Kind of better to use a card.
Yeah, because I think you were doing some volunteer work for a while too, right?
Uh, yeah, I used to do volunteer work at First Methodist Church. On Thursday, I would go do some volunteer work,
No, what
and
kind what kind of work did they make you do?
it had me doing passing out stuff to the people, the homeless, or the people that didn't have nowhere to go. They'd come down every Thursday and I'd pass out that we give away site lunches to them.
Wow, you're smart, Adaire. Hey, let me ask you something. I want you to see if you can get over to the piano and play something for me.
Oh, I think I can.
Can you do that
I
for me?
ain't no that ain't no problem.
Okay, do that for me so we can hear you.
Oh, all right.
Because since you learned the piano, so I want to hear something. I want to have something for my audience.
All right. Well, let me get over there. Then it's not gonna be a problem.
Okay, that's cool.
All right.
Um, and,
All
and
right. Well, uh, matter of fact, I'll play you a couple of hymns and maybe a couple of songs I made up on the
okay,
piano. I'll play
okay,
you my songs I made up first.
okay, cool. I'm just gonna sit back and listen. I'll just record it. Okay.
All right.
You gonna start now?
I'm on my way. I'm in here where the piano is. Now I'm gonna turn it on.
Okay. You
All
don't
right.
mind? You don't mind doing that, right?
No. I don't mind doing it.
Okay, cool. Okay, just maybe about a minute or minute, 2 minutes on each one or something like that.
Oh, all right. I'll do that.
Okay. I'll let
Here we
you.
go.
Okay.
But hold on. Now, let me cut it on. There we go. Let's see. I gotta, let's see. Here we go. I'll play something I made up.
Okay. Man, you play it really good. Yeah, you did. Yeah, that's good. So, what would be the name of that song? Hey there.
You see? Yeah.
What would be the name of the song you just played?
Well, I was when the Saints go marching in, and I played, let's see, the two hymns were, well, uh, 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 wait, but the two hymns was The Promised Land, Come and Go With Me to the Promised Land. Then I played, what else did I, oh, I played, see, what did I play after? Mhm.
I think it was. I'm not that good at music, but
And
yeah. What?
I played when the Saints go marching in, and then I played some couple of songs I made up.
Okay.
I didn't have no name for it. I called it Out of Nowhere.
Okay. So how long you been playing the piano?
Oh well, ever since I was in elementary, high school,
Okay. Do you know
elementary school.
Do you know how to sing too, or no?
No, well, I just mostly play. Sometimes I try to sing.
Yeah. So what else? What else is interesting about? What other interesting things do you like to do? Like I know you go out to eat a little bit, and
Oh well, I like to, like I said, get out amongst friends. Go. I like to go out and listen to music. I mostly listen to music off the radio, but I like to go out every once in a while. I used to
or
go to. I ain't gonna lie. I used to go to clubs.
oh really?
Yeah.
Back in the '80s or what?
Oh well, yeah. Back in the '80s, and used to go
Yeah.
to the disco clubs.
I think the clubs were a lot safer back in the '80s.
Huh?
I think the clubs were a lot safer in the '80s.
Yeah.
I know you love listening to the Astros too, right?
Yeah. I like listening to the Astros. All kinds. I like football, college football.
Yeah, they're doing good now,
Yeah.
huh? Okay. Well, it's always been a pleasure talking with you.
Well, it's been a pleasure talking to you, and I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for letting me do this, Adaire. And
All right.
if you guys want to reach me, my email is grabbingcoffeewitharun, ARUN, at gmail
All
dot
right.
com.
All
All
right.
right, Adaire, you have a good one.
Okay. Thanks. You too.
Okay.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
Bye
Bye bye.
bye.